Got my camera. Like, subscribe, you know the drill. Notifications, click the links below. Alright, last month you had your current situation was Four of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. And then you had past issues, basic situations, subconscious justice. Crowning thoughts, your thoughts regarding the situation was Knight of Cups. And your outcome was Six of Cups. So once again, I don't think your outcome was probably very outdoorsy right now. I mean, what is it? The 21st of March. Spring is here. Coronavirus has got you on lockdown. More than likely, not everybody. So you may not have gone outside. But your overall meaning of the last month's reading was Source. Or for March. Which is prayer. Higher self. Creator. I just can't remember exactly all the specifics here. I'm going to pull up the comfort and hope, prayerful thoughts, strengthen your faith in life and divine consequence. I bet you're doing that right now with this coronavirus. Most people are living in fear and not living in hope. Running around crazy, buying everything they can as far as food, whatever, survival stuff. Just let me know in the comments how things are and how things worked, how good the reading was, how good the reading this is. Alright, so we're going to move on to April. Month of April for Pisces, 2020. You start with your head high in the clouds as Mercury forms in conjunction to your power planet Neptune on April 3rd. Quite frankly, your dreams, visions, and imaginings range from whimsical to dark and intense now. But that's okay because you don't have to tell anyone what you're thinking about if you don't want to. Mercury powers into Aries on the 10th, creating a much bolder, more aggressive energy in which you can express yourself. You tend to want to stay in the background most of the time, but this duo encourages you to get up on stage and say what's on your mind. Turn up your microphone so the people in back can hear you. A Sun-Jupiter square on April 15th has you questioning your luck because just as things seem like they're going your way, they suddenly turn to mud. Have you been looking at your vision board and doing visualizing exercises, Pisces? Because you can actually manifest your own good luck if you think positively now. Chatty Mercury is subdued slightly when it meets up with conservative Taurus on the 27th, but only because you want to take your time and think things through before expressing your thoughts and ideas. You're given the gift of patience during this transit, so don't waste it. You'll know when the time is right. Current situation, Pisces, for April 2020. Queen of Wands. Hold on, let me go turn the light on. Look at her. It's you. It's also Leo energy. Queen of Wands. attractive, wholehearted, energetic, cheerful, self-assured. So your confidence is good. Got high spirits. Influence helpful or challenging energies, Pisces, in April of 2020. Four of Swords. Getting rest, relaxation from this coronavirus. Stressed out from it. That's going to be helpful and challenging. Past issues, the basis situation. Pisces in April of 2020. The world. Immediate past, what is behind you, Pisces, for April of 2020? Strength. Grounding thoughts, your thoughts regarding the situation, April of 2020, Pisces. Eight of Wands. Quick news. Just take a break here. Look at these cards real quick. Four of Swords, rest, contemplation, quiet preparation. That's going to be challenging and helpful for the month of April for you. Directly opposing card is your crowning thoughts, so you're thinking too much, overexerting, taking on too much. You're trying to do too much in April. That's what's making it challenging for you to get rest, contemplation, quiet preparation. The world, integration, accomplishment, involvement, fulfillment. That's what's on your subconscious, what you're dreaming about. It's past issues, based situation. Then you have the immediate past, strength. So in March, patience, compassion, self-control. So I mean, the source probably your religion or your faith, or helped you through the month of March. Eight of Wands, quick action, conclusion, news. Immediate future. What is about to happen, Pisces, in April of 2020? The Emperor. Your fears, emotional concerns regarding the situation, Pisces, in April of 2020. Judgment. Environmental factors, how others see you, Pisces, in April 2020. Ace of Cups in reverse. Your hopes, what you really wish for, Pisces, in April of 2020. Nine of Pentacles. Outcome, answers to your question, Pisces, in March. Or outcome, answers to your question, Pisces, in April of 2020. The Tower. Cancer got the Tower in March for his outcome. So this is the end of something, beginning of something new. The end of April. Big break here. So I'm seeing that April is all about self-reflection, self-concept, actualization. The Emperor. Fathering, structure, authority, regulation. This is the immediate future, so in the middle of April. So last month, the reinforcing card was justice, concerns of justice and legality. So I assume things are going to be working out in your favor if you're dealing with any legal things. Fears are out. Emotional concerns. There's judgment. Rebirth, inner calling, absolution. Reinforcing card, last month you got justice, deciding, accepting, past mistakes, action. So now you're dealing. Now you are getting into that transformation that you had in February. You put it off for a month. some reason. Ace of Cups, and your environmental factors, how others see you. Emotional force, intuition, intimacy, love. Nine of Pentacles, your hopes and wishes. Discipline, self-reliance, refinement. And then the Tower for your outcome. Sudden change, release, downfall, revelation. Additional clues and guidance about April of 2020 for Pisces. The Knight of Wands. The Hermit. Ten of Pentacles. The Hanging Man. It's in reverse though, so it's only half the energy. Somewhat true, somewhat not. And then on top of the deck we have the Moon in reverse, seeing clearly through the illusions, and the Magician in reverse. But they're both in reverse. So Magician is alchemy, being able to go through that transformation, but they are in reverse. So you're not going to be able to get the full energy of it. You're not going to get the full energy of Mercury that you might want or might need. So you might not be that successful. This may be a 2-month process. So you may have to continue it in May. But from the sounds of it, you know, how things are working out right now with coronavirus or COVID-19, or whatever you want to call it, you might not be able to get to do some of the things you need to do because you're on lockdown or whatever. Knight of Wands. Charming or superficial, self-confident or cocky, daring or foolhardy, adventurous or restless, passionate or hot-tempered. Well, that probably relates to the Four of Swords as your helpful or challenging energies, because you're having a hard time with being the Queen of Wands there and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is also the Aries. The Hermit. Introspection, searching, guidance, solitude. Opposing card down here in your subconscious, your passage-based situation, the world, involvement with the world. So don't pay attention to the world. It's not going to help you or hurt you. Anything that comes from the world that you have to deal with will come knocking at your door. Don't go looking for it. Reinforcing cards, some possibilities for Swords, contemplating, being quiet. Keep to yourself. Ten of Pentacles, affluence, permanence, convention. Reinforcing cards, some possibilities, world, affluence, material fulfillment. You know, the government's going to be giving people checks to help out with if you make less than $75,000 in a year, so, which is a lot of people. And for some of those, for those of you who make over 75,000, you probably have assets, and you're gonna have to cash in to keep this going. Because I don't think it's gonna. We're not gonna see a good. I'm feeling that we're not gonna see a good time to for the market or anything like that until May. So I don't think people are going to be able to go out and shop and do what they normally would do until May, maybe even later. The Hanging Man. Letting go, reversal, suspension, sacrifice. Opposing card was the Magician, acting, doing. That goes back to the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You're gonna have, that's why it's challenging for you to be at Four Swords, resting, relaxation, because you're gonna want to be doing stuff. You're getting restless. You're getting like you feel like you should be out doing stuff. It's spring and whatnot. You're not used to this solitude of staying secluded and getting away from people. Maybe you have children and now you're stuck at home with the children. You're like, this is driving me nuts. So reinforcing card with the Hangman Man is strength, patience, taking time. So you're going to need patience and you need to take your time. Also, Four Swords is a reinforcing card. Rest, suspended activity. And then seeing things from a different perspective. Even if you're young and have no kids, you need to stay inside, read some books, re-educate yourself, get more insight on your future. Now's a good time. Let's go further into the reading. Let's go to the part 2 where I would normally start the second part, but now I have my camera so I can just continue on through. That's the Druid Craft Tarot deck with the overall meaning and why the cards are here. What's the overall meaning for this layout of having a Queen of Wands, Four of Swords, the World, Strength, Eight of Wands, and the Emperor here in the Celtic Cross for Pisces in April of 2020? Four of Wands in reverse. Delays or a break in your work. You may have forgotten how truly blessed you are. Spend a while thinking about all you've achieved. Relax and take pleasure in life. What is the overall meaning? Wise judgment. Ace of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the Tower here in the Celtic staff for Pisces in April of 2020. Queen of Swords in reverse. Your experience of sorrow may have hardened your heart, Rather than gaining wisdom, you may have become overly critical, denying yourself intellectual development of career success. You may still draw wisdom rather than bitterness from your experiences. Deceit, loneliness, or difficulties relating to divorce, separation, or death. Work is needed to achieve discrimination and decisiveness. What is the overall meaning of the entire reading? Why is the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hanging Man in reverse here in the Reader's Fan for Pisces in April of 2020? Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Someone who is preoccupied with material ambitions and too focused on acquisitions or on their own health, an obsession with exercise, sport, or bodybuilding, tiredness and apathy, necessary turning within, a period of introspection and apparent inactivity to unearth the gold hidden deep in the self. The Epic Tarot deck. Why is this Queen of Wands here in the current situation for Pisces in April of 2020? Three of Swords. The sword weighs heavy. Everyone says they want the truth. If they knew the pain it could cause, they would not always be so eager. You have discovered the truth and now must carry it and its consequences with you. So you're trying to overcompensate possibly for what you went through in March. In April, that's how you're going to be acting. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You're just trying not to let it get to you and break you down is what I'm thinking. You don't want to. Now is not the time to have an emotional breakdown with all the stuff going on. You know, you need to meditate, relax, pray, whatever it is that makes you feel good about life. Turn that frown upside down. Why is this Four of Swords here in the helpful or challenging energies for Pisces in April of 2020? The Four of Spheres. The Sphere unmoved. Anything left alone for too long will put down roots or be subsumed into its surroundings, or both. If you've neglected your potential resources, you will be unhappy when you want to use them. So that's the relaxation and stuff. Read books, gain knowledge, educate, research, play card games, play board games, talk with family about good memories you've had. Don't just sit there and be pity party about how things seem horrible when they're probably not as bad as you think. Why is the world here in the past issues is the basic situation for Pisces in April of 2020? The Griffin of Chalices. The chalice in action. All the dreams, sweetness, and love in the world slip away as if they never were, if they are not acted on. Action gives them power and direction. With power comes responsibility. Use it wisely. Stay positive, even if the world, the news, and everything else may want to tell you it's not. Don't believe it. Because faith and power, or belief, have a lot of power on you. Strength. Why is the strength here in the immediate past for Pisces in April of 2020? Hermit in reverse. The sacred beggar. The world and the divine react to your actions and intent. Become humble and ask nature and spirit to fill your bowl with the wisdom you need. It does no good to ask those who have nothing. That's why you have the strength there from the immediate past. Or you did have strength. In March. So the more this persists with the whole coronavirus and lockdown, shutdown, the harder it's going to be. So you got to rely on that strength and carry it on to May. Eight of Wands. Why is this Eight of Wands here in the crowning thoughts for Pisces in April 2020? The Dragon of Chalices in reverse. The chalice strong. Through experience, you come to know your emotions, to understand how you function in relationships. Take responsibility for this knowledge. Behave accordingly and be an example for others. Yeah, this is telling you that this is a time of future reference, saying, oh man, I remember back in the coronavirus and we were all stuck at home and we were all driving each other nuts, or whatever you may say in the future. This is going to be an experience that you will carry on. And the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here in the immediate future for Pisces in April 2020? Star in reverse. Glimpse of the divine. The divine is all around us, in the world and in others. Look with eyes to see, with a heart to love, and with a mind of compassion, and you will see the divine. When you do, reach and connect. This goes back to having that source from last month card for your overall meaning from Sacred Power reading cards. Judgment. Why is judgment here in your fears or emotional concerns regarding the situation for Pisces in April 2020? The wheel in reverse. The returning. Circumstances may seem to change, but unless you change, everything remains the same. Wandering off in different directions without experiencing and learning is only a distraction. Why is this Ace of Cups here in environmental factors? How others see you, Pisces, in April of 2020? The Hanged Man. The Lady of Visions. Drinking deeply from the mysteries of life helps reconnect us with the divine. The cost is fear, but the gift is wisdom. Once we give ourselves up to mysteries, our understanding is changed forever. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the hopes and wishes for Pisces in April 2020? The Six of Books. The book connects. Messages are a bridge between our world and the world beyond. Listen with different ears and speak with a different voice. There are wonders beyond imagination. Why is the Tower here for the outcome for Pisces in April 2020? The Seven of Chalices in reverse. The chalice dreamt. Despite the number of chalices in your life, sometimes space creates a need for a new chalice. Attend to these desires. Spend time with it. Examine it. Determine this perfect chalice to fill the yearning. Now we're going to pull from the wisdom of the oracle. Oh, before we do that, the Sacred Indian Tarot. So this is going to give us a major arcana for the entire reading. What is the overall meaning of the entire reading for Pisces in April of 2020? Death. Yama, death is the 13th trump or major arcana card. The death card does not mean physical death, rather the death card portrays symbolic death, a change, or transformation. Often it heralds the end of a familiar or more comfortable mode and conveys a release, casting off the past, looking to the future, transformation, a turning point, change of personality, complete change in one's way of life and circumstances, or a new cycle of events. Alright. Oh. Wisdom of the Oracle. Alright, what is the message for the entire reading for Pisces in April of 2020? Why? Card says why. There it is. Essential meaning, motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. The Oracle's message, there is a great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Relationship message. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this and why did I say that, and spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today: why? Prosperity message. Knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. It's time to ask yourself some probing questions. Are you driven by a desire to serve? Does your prosperity impact greater good? When you envision your most prosperous life, are you guided by a sense of purpose or by a need to make money, acquire things, save for the future, or all of these? No motive is bad or good, but having agendas hidden from yourself will lead to disappointment and possibly failure. Be clear about why you want the things you do. If the motives are true, accept them. If they are not, change them so you can step into your extraordinary life. Protection message. Sometimes subconscious denying the truth may drive you toward a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you may want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better, because fame would cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong. But deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you ever closer to the happiness you seek. And finally, the Sacred Power reading cards. What is the overall message for the entire reading for Pisces in April of 2020? Sacred Wisdom. Owls are deep and intense message bringers, encouraging you to connect to your inner visionary. The white owl shares wisdom with those who respect traditional processes. Protectors and knowledge keepers, these sage spirit animals offer you guidance and safeguard your spiritual work. Intuitive information and messages alike will always arrive with divine delivery, and no sooner don't push. Acknowledging change, the wise owl asks you to think carefully about how you approach life transitions. Look beyond what is physically in front of you. More about your gifts and natural talents will be revealed to you when you remove the expectation of receiving certain results. Right now, honor your inner god or goddess. Return to natural cycles and all that you are. Delve deep into your being to access powerful base energies that resonate with your heart and instincts. Honor the divine feminine and divine masculine that reside within your spirit. Keep your focus and direction on the present day, or time will slip away into the abyss. Ideas will soon pass on to others if you continue to ignore Spirit's messages. Lunar phases will affect you now. Be mindful in your methods with others and listen to your inner voice. Past life influences will arise now. Deep attractions or a sense of knowing or kinship will make themselves known in abrupt ways. Listen to these messages. They bring you karmic lessons that will strengthen your soul. By embracing your connections to the past, you can empower your future self with new knowledge and positive energy. Sleep patterns are a primary focus now. Ensure you are getting enough sleep. Pay attention to your dreams. Hidden meanings and messages will assist you in your waking life. Journal your reflections to help you interpret this subconscious communication. Affirmation: I honor the divine God, goddesses within me. I accept and embrace the love and power it offers me now and always. There you go, Pisces. Good luck. Love ya. Hope everything works great in your favor. And I'll see you in next month's reading.